This is really, really beautiful. What are those things even? You know what? I'm going to get a better look. It's rare that I get to actually take a look at stuff. Wait, aren't those things that were flying on... crap, what was the stupid first planet we landed on? I don't remember the name of that planet. It feels like that's what those are. I am okay with that. I am okay with them using the same models and essentially the same creatures from multiple planets. It just feels like it takes me out of my immersion of this world that we know has diverse aliens. Shouldn't the fauna on all of these planets be really diverse and distinct? They're different planets for crying out loud. You should have different aliens and stuff there. It takes a lot of work, though. I think that's easier to do in a Star Wars game because a lot of that is already filled out. But if you're doing that on a new universe, it takes a lot of time. It's very expensive to build a universe where each planet has its different stuff on it. Again, Star Wars has had quite a few years on it to be able to do that with a lot of people working on it, a lot of people with their hands on that stuff. I'm certain that was going to be a scannable thing. Where are we even going here? Ooh. Oh, what's this? Magnet console. That goes to, is that an elevator?
Above.
What?
Whoa.
Very interesting. Is that so I can get up there? It might be. Because I can. Oh, or not. You sure? Actually, can I? I feel like this... Is this right? This is right. Okay, it feels like cheating. I don't know why. Where am I even going? Oh, I need to reach the top. That's my thing here. I see. I gotta get to the top. I gotcha. That makes sense now, I suppose. I heard something, but I don't see it. There's a bridge here. Is the bridge gonna automatically go, or no, I have to hit the console? Make me a bridge. That's so cool. Whoa. I didn't even see that before. It's kind of like gas giant. Would we just not be completely torn apart here by the gravitational forces of that? Or would the planet we're on, its gravitational field counteract that? That's another thing to consider. All these planets have the same gravitational pulls on them. But we know, from real world examples that, say you go to Mars, it's going to have different gravity than Earth. Just waiting for him to... This is the problem, is things are scaling to my level now, but my gear hasn't changed in a while, so it's taking me a little longer to do damage to them. And I think the damage on the reflect isn't like a percentile thing. I think it is just based on what level. I think I just reflect like a certain amount of damage. And I don't think gear affects that. But these things have a lot more life on them. That's the problem. But in that case, wouldn't the reflect be a little bit better? I don't know. Because if the reflect, I should probably actually go read it. If the reflect, you know what? I am going to, because I'm curious about this. Let's see here. How many points? Oh, I have 3 points. Right, I'm saving my points. It's under biotics. Backlash. Generates a frontal barrier, reflects most projectiles, and reduces the damage of other enemy attacks. A well-timed initial activation interrupts melee attacks. I didn't know that. I forgot about that. Let's see here. Restores shields over 3 seconds after releasing. Can restore up to 50% of shield strength. Scale to damage absorbed by Aegis. So projectile damage returned 240% projectile damage. So it is a flat percentile. So technically, it scales with their health, so it remains, or it doesn't scale with the health. It just remains the same damage percentile regardless. I think that's the best way to put it. Oh, this is getting pretty cool. Not gonna lie. What's this in the container? Give me it. Let us go up or down. Going up, right? Yeah, we're definitely going up. I'm enjoying this. I'm kind of impressed by the scale of all of this, though. We have gone very high up.
You bypassed our security. How is that possible? An alien?
What, like it's hard?
Even we have trouble understanding remnant tech. Only a handful here can operate our own gates. It doesn't matter. You must leave. We do not entertain guests here.
So how about y'all?
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it. Reset the vault.
With Ryder's help, Havarl could be healed. Our birthplace restored. Isn't that worth something? It's lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Havarl's eventual ruin.
You're just giving up on your planet? Isn't this your birthplace? Don't you want to save it?
A chasm separates want from can. What you ask, no one can give. The memory of the monolith resides within a thread that slipped from our grasp.
I'm not sure I follow.
We believe in reincarnation, an unbroken thread. There was one, long ago, who had knowledge of the third monolith. Zorai, a champion of the Angara from before the Scourge. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
Very interesting.
Okay, let me get this straight. Someone could remember the monolith from a past life?
Souls retain within families. An object, heirloom, tied closely to that bloodline could cause memories to resurface.
But it's not guaranteed.
It has been known to happen on rare occasions in the past, with other souls. The only known heirloom of Zorai's family rests in an area with active remnant. No one has survived the journey. But perhaps you, Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos, who is now a Roka. He recently returned to Havarl on a mission. A Roka? That'll be difficult.
That's why you're here, Jarl.
They won't like that I'm helping you.
This may be a dead end, but we have to try.
I will send you the relevant coordinates. We considered Havarl a lost cause. But perhaps now, there is hope.
Interesting. Okay. There's something to be said. Ooh, a memory trigger. Really? That wasn't on my map.
Damn, another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Okay. Okay, so I probably need one or two more of this.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Thank you. I need to go to my map. Okay, so there's a couple quests here. Where the heck am I? Where's that one? That one's like... I have no idea where that is. Very, very interesting. Ooh, inspection. Or inscription. Translated from Shalesh. History is breath. It moves through us, gives us life, like a breath. Or like breath, it cannot be caught in a glass. Slav decided that once in every 50 cycles of our sun, we would reach out to the archivist in Aya to renew our knowledge of our people. Thus we remember. Gotcha. Can I scan that? Can I scan any of this? This is all very trippy. Hey, Jarve. Do you want to talk? Do you want to... Oh, okay. I just have to get in front of him.
Ah, good. I wanted to talk with you. How are you able to use the remnant?
An AI.
With an artificial intelligence that helps with analysis and translation.
So that's the trick. I wouldn't have guessed.
It's very clever.
Angara who live close to remnant technology sometimes learn how to use specific tech. It requires intense concentration, and even if we can make it work, we've never understood how it works.
Right, and Angaran and the Remnant.
So some of you can use remnant tech, but you don't know how it works?
Not all remnant tech, no. Like I said, specific pieces. Take Mithrava, for example. Some of us can operate the security that protects the sanctuary. The knowledge was passed down through generations. In my case, it took a year to learn how to open a simple door. The difference between knowing you can eat a tree's fruit and understanding why that tree bears fruit.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
I should be going.
Suit yourself.
Okay, thanks for the conversation. Ooh, container. Ooh, I'll take that. Ooh. I think there's going to be... I think what I need to do is just look at this real quick. So we have something here. Go to Remnant Ruins. We have 2 quests here that we're going to pick up. And this is all going somewhere else. That means that that's where that wants me to go. Okay. Just making sure. Oh, there's a thing here. This notification terminal has been experiencing occasional issues, namely sudden memory dumps. Jarve is due to look into it shortly. In the meantime, try not to tax the system too much. Okay? As you know, Sage Yaskar made a pilgrimage to Aya a year ago to request copies of the repository's most recent archaeological theories and findings. He and his assistants have been cloistered since then and have only just completed their analysis of the material. They have collected or collated their records that are consistent with Mithrava's canon and have incorporated them into our histories. The rest have, of course, been relegated to the archives where they are available for study. Sage Yaskar will be presenting the information he's compiled at the end of the week. You may want to refamiliarize yourself with the tales of the Sundering before coming to the forum. The meeting will be held in the lower archives. Okay. And finally, our contacts on Aya and Vold have sent us more information about the extended families and descendants of several of our revered historical figures, including Ishaf, Beshel, and Zorai. I'm looking for volunteers to analyze the data to ascertain the possibility of soul transfer. Please let me know as soon as you can. These sages are very cool and interesting.
Esmus lets you wander around with no supervision? You're interrupting our lesson.
Could use more interruptions.
Relax. Give the kid a break. Looks like he needs it.
Did the shrieking winds give us a break when we first sailed across the uncharted skies? No. As I was saying, the propulsion system that took Bashal to the skies was inspired by 4 remnant pieces. And that's just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of remnant artifacts.
Right, okay. Artifacts.
Where are these artifacts you're talking about?
The few that still exist reside in Aya's repository. However, many have been lost. Though there are rumors that as wilds grow wilder, things long buried may be unearthed.
It might be wise to study whatever we find. Something out there might give us an edge against the kit.
Okay.
You believe the Angara learned crucial scientific ideas from the remnant?
It is not just belief, it is a matter of record. Some artifacts were even left in unfinished states, likely to demonstrate how they were put together.
Okay. Continue on.
I think I'll leave you to your lesson.
About time.
Ouch. Come on, bro. Oop, there's another person over here. There's going to be a lot of people to talk to, isn't there? I'm kind of like looking around for any additional boxes, potentially. Out of my way. Damn it, Cora.
The data modules contain our histories. They're not for you.
Really, that was a dude's voice. And yet, you sounded... Or you look like it.
These data modules offer sages.
Interesting. Some weird thing going on there. Weird bug. Or maybe it's not a weird bug. It looks like a weird bug. I don't know if that's intentional. If it is intentional, they usually like to hang a hat on it, hang a lantern on it. And be like, this is super intentional. Look how progressive and cool we are. It's like, really? Do you need to point that out? But I do feel like that was a bug. Correct me if I'm wrong.
As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see Amara again.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's happened?
Ahmad is ill. He hasn't got much time left. Ahmad, perhaps this stranger can help. If they've been to Palev, maybe they've seen something.
I've seen a lot of things.
Well, I've seen lots of things. You'll need to be more specific.
My sister, Amara, she grew disillusioned with life here and left for Palav. She must live there now.
Her love was overtaken by the jungle, remember? A few cycles ago, everyone left.
Oh, yes. I remember now. But that means Amara's gone.
There might still be a way to track her down.
All Dara keep records, don't they? If there was an organized evacuation, they would have documented the process.
And the records would state where she went. Pala, that's genius.
Where would they keep those records?
Likely some kind of administrative building. If it still stands, and the machines still work, it's a slim hope. I don't want to impose, stranger, but I would welcome any news of my sister.
All right, that's fine. We can do that. On hold. Wait for access to cross the chasm. The chasm. So, I should back up and say that they don't always do that. The most recent example in Inquisition, there was a transgender character. I don't remember their name, unfortunately. But they were one of Bull's people, one of Iron Bull's people. They were awesome. They were really well done. But it's just a matter of, in the past, they've been known to go a little too crazy with letting you know that that's what they're doing. After the Scourge destroyed our civilization, chaos, fear ruled, and we lost sight of our true selves. Jeffro took us away from that influence so that we could remember the past with clarity. Clear hearts know who we were once, and clear eyes see who we are now. Okay, cool. And there is a mineral cache. Nice. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be able to make a ton of armor and stuff. It's like it knows that I'm about to hit level 40, and then I'm about to get a ton of things. So, okay, I could talk to him, but I still need to go up, and I can't go there yet, right? Go to Remnant Ruins, find a rare Remnant Tech. How do I even get there? Is that, whoops. That's what I wanted to do. Where's this telling me to go? It's telling me to use this. Is it not? It is. It's telling me to go down over to here, which I believe goes down further. Which is why... Wait. That one. Down, down. Down. I don't think I've found that one. And that goes further down. Okay, so... What is this? That's just a waypoint. That's not anything. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm up actually over here, maybe. If I... Yeah, I guess I just need to go down the gravity well here.